Welcome back to How to Souls. My name is Rach and welcome to our class guides for bosses in Dark Souls 1. This is the Asylum Demon boss, the first boss, and the warrior guide, or the strength guide. Basically, this is going to focus on sword and shield gameplay, using heavy armor, and for people who don't really want to dodge everything, if you'd rather just poise through attacks and just deal with the consequences, you've got plenty of S's, you'll be fine. These are the guides for you, the strength warrior guides. I will figure out a way to categorize them in a way that's coherent. Anyway, hello, welcome. Yes, first boss. It's pretty easy, but if you know how. The main thing comes from getting a huge chunk of damage when you plunge down onto it in the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to fall off the platform, press RB as we fall, and as we land on the boss, we're going to do a huge chunk of damage. As I said before, this is going to be focusing on blocking. We start off with a warrior with a heater shield. The knight starts with a kite shield, if I'm not mistaken. These are decent shields who can absorb quite a bit of damage. However, Asylum Demon, you do not want to stand there and take every hit from that mace because it's going to do huge damage to your stamina. So you do still want to try and avoid attacks, but you do have the shield to make up for the fact that if your rolls are a little bit mistimed. So you'll see me sort of focusing on trying to block, but still trying to, we're not fat rolling. We still have a medium roll. So we're still going to dodge some things, but not as much as, say, you'll find in the Dex Rogue build. So you can, if you want, try and do a jumping attack as you fall, and that does do a little bit of extra damage by pressing forward and R2, or RT, I guess, if you're playing on an Xbox controller. As we land, we're going to circle round to the back of the Asylum Demon, get a couple of hits on his bum. We're mainly going to look to stay near his bum, so a couple of hits, and then shield back up. As he's moving, we're just going to go for one hit there. Watch and see what he does. Stay near the tail. Couple of hits. Okay, that one hit me there. Now, as you can see, my stamina went really low. So when you take a hit, you do not want to then follow up with an attack because you have no stamina. It's not worth the risk. Always make sure your stamina bar is looking pretty healthy. We're getting pretty lucky on the attacks here, and he's just backed into a corner. If you see him fly up into the air, that's when you need to back off, but he doesn't seem to want to do that for me. He's purely focused on his mace attacks. But just as long as you keep your shield up whenever you're not attacking, if he hits you, you then want to drop your shield. So let's see if we can get hit here. Oh no, now he does a butt drop. Okay, you do want to back off when he's doing that. Wait until he lands and then move back in. Okay, we got hit there. We absorbed all the damage, but you want to make sure you drop your shield so that your stamina recovers, okay? Do not keep your shield up while your stamina is recovering. You can, I think you can block this. Yeah, you can. There's a lot of strengths the warrior has, with just completely blocking through stuff that you're meant to dodge. But yeah, just a couple hits at a time. Stick to his R's. The camera will not be your friend here if you back against the wall, but you can always go in front of him and try and back him off to the other side of the room if you're finding it a little bit claustrophobic. But hopefully that helped you into starting to learn the warrior sword and board strength-based gameplay of this game. I will see you in the next warrior guide, or if you want to check out my other videos, we have the Dex Rogue, the Intelligence Mage, the Faith Cleric, and the Fire Pyromancer. So you can check out those too. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.